The guy we were talking about the other day.
Uh,
The guy that has the purtiest voice I'd ever seen, ever heard.
I want to steal it so I can get back into radio with it.
Oh, I wouldn't mind stealing it.
I'll let him keep the accent, but I want the voice.
How do you do one without the other?
gosh.
Really? You think it's just kind of all part of it?
I would think so. How do you
Yeah.
have a voice but not the accent?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Married with Children song says, "Love and well, actually, nowadays you can have marriage without love."
But not the horse and carriage. Maybe no. You can have a horse without a carriage.
Yeah, you can't really have a carriage without the horse though, because it ain't gonna go anywhere.
That's true. Other way you can't do it. Yeah.
Horseless carriage. First car. Of course you can
Oh
have
yeah.
one without the
Car,
other.
a car is a horseless carriage. This is true.
You can leave it to Frog to be pointing out the. I think he just loves to point out.
Yeah. That's good.
It's kind of like. By the way, I am streaming, fellas.
Welcome to whatever event you're on.
NXT.
NXT.
I guess I should turn on my own stream so I can make sure I have I'm on microphone. Since when Justin came in the other day, he said, "I can't hear you." So I thought I was on mic and I wasn't. Apparently I am. One thing somebody did point out to me is that maybe I shouldn't be playing or letting every match play on my streams.
Oh, so you're going to archive them. I suppose you can do results.
Alright. First match. It'll be a women's tag team match. Love those tag team matches that last forever, boy. I'm not kidding you. I had a regular tag team match the other day, last 45 minutes.
Jeez. Well, while you're setting up this tag team match, so apparently the automatic invite went out on Yahoo. I don't know if you got it today for the fantasy baseball.
Okay, that was for our. That was. I wasn't sure if I didn't look at it yet. Because I was at work.
I didn't even realize it was going to go out after a certain period of time. So, anyway, so it shows all the teams that have left. So there's like a possibility that one or two more of those that are still there too wouldn't want to play. So I mean, you could be looking at 6 teams, which obviously I'm not willing to.
Yeah, I'm not doing a 6-team league.
No. But anyway, I'm
I don't really want to do anything less than 10 teams, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I could live with 8.
8-1 league thing.
I really don't want to do less than 10.
Yeah, it gets pretty diluted.
I mean, I'm not saying I will never abandon you.
No, I know.
So if you say you want to move forward, I'll move forward with you. It won't be as enjoyable.
Exactly. I'm actually halfway thinking about asking my friend if he wants to take the reins of it and go another direction with whatever he wants to figure out. My friend that I've been doing 32 years of it with.
Well, wait a minute. I don't want to be in the league without you.
Oh, I don't know if I would stay or not then, but I'd think about it.
I mean, because you and Amos were the reasons I got into the league. Why would I want to stay in a league with a bunch of other people I don't know?
It's just more of a knowing that it's at least going forward, and staying the league, You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
a former tag champ myself, I know when I see a championship caliber team, and this is the dictionary.
Have you noticed any more episodes on WWE's YouTube page of the Corey and Carmella show, Frog?
I haven't looked lately.
Oh, yeah, we've been so wrapped up in this game, we've kind of forgotten everything else in the world exists. I'm surprised you haven't abandoned 2K for GTA for a while.
Who, me?
No, Elvis. Yes, you.
Well, I guess there was issues with the porting, from what I was hearing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Amish was right.
Well, he said there was. I heard there was problems with the porting, like it wasn't working right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wait for him to figure all of it out before go ahead with it. I'm going to, especially since I want to keep playing with my son.
You know, the funny thing
PS4.
is, like, I don't remember ever having, like, before all these games went online, I don't ever remember having all these issues with games. Like, I don't ever remember them crashing or having all these bugs.
As Frog says, looks like more people are going into the marketing and other area aspects of it instead of the actual programming.
Yeah. By the way, obviously, since I started streaming, that's why I wanted to get the personal part of the conversation out of the way.
There you go.
Because that's not something I'm talking about on stream.
No.
I do have too much respect for the people involved.
Yes.
But you know what? I don't have a problem with what Chris Bryant did. I mean, he got his championship. He probably figures this is his last contract. Take the money.
Yeah. Hang on, I got my daughter here.
All right. What you gonna do? Let me come for you. So how's your day off then, Frog?
Not too bad.
That is very, very good.
Okay, sorry. Back.
No problem. But yeah, I mean, clearly this is his last professional contract because it's a 7-year deal.
Is this a 7-year deal? Okay, yeah.
It is a 7-year deal. He's got his championship. Bottom line is, you know, he's going to have a chance to put up great offensive numbers playing 82 of his games in Coors Field. You know, this is his chance to pad his stats for the Hall of Fame and make crazy money doing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And who knows? Maybe sometime in that 7-year deal, maybe, you know, the Rockies get good and the Dodgers fall off and they somehow make, or with the new rules, who knows? Maybe the Rockies could make the playoffs in the next 7 years. You know, I mean, they haven't been a bad organization. Now, one has to wonder, if you're going to pay that kind of money for Chris Bryant, why don't you just try to re-sign Trevor Story?
Mm-hmm.
But then I've heard there's health concerns with Trevor Story.
Yeah, could be. Could be it. I just know I don't want the Twins to get him. Leave him alone. Forget it.
Why don't you want Trevor Story?
Because we need pitching.
Is there rumors that they're
Not
going
enough
after
hitters.
Trevor Story?
Yeah, well, Twins Daily is talking about it, and I don't know who the other big heads around are talking about it. It's just like, no!
Oh,
You guys are idiots.
there's rumors about Carlos Correa coming to the Orioles because of his connection to Mike Elias.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
You're back.
I haven't heard anybody wanting to go to Pittsburgh.
And they stuck it out through this match. It wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here. She's able to get the tag.
Then again, I haven't heard anybody wanting to go to Baltimore either.
Oh, look at the knees.
I still can't believe how many free agents are still like. What are Carlos Correa and Story waiting for?
Figure out stuff like Freeman's trying to figure out stuff and might be backing himself into a corner from what I've been reading.
Well, yeah, because the Braves have basically moved on from Freeman, so
Yankees have moved on from Freeman with Rizzo.
well, according to one of the Yankees sports writers that I saw on Twitter,
Oh, God.
just because they signed Rizzo doesn't mean they're out on Freeman.
Fine. We'll let Giancarlo Stanton play left field. He can be Rizzo or Freeman can be the DH.
Well, it would definitely be Rizzo. That's the thing. They're both good defensive first basemen, so
Right.
you'd be wasting
dumb.
half of their value. I mean, let's assume that the Yankees are out. So that really only leaves the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Because I would.
Well, now they're talking Padres if they can unload Hosmer's contract would take him.
And I've heard the Blue Jays. I've heard every team in the AL East is in on Freeman except the Orioles.
I mean, now that the Blue Jays have got Matt Chapman, you don't think they're going to move anything else.
Well, and they're supposedly talking to the Indians about trading for Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez, yeah. I saw that too. Come on, what are you dissing Craig's boy? Cavan's a good second baseman. Come on.
But Cavan's also a good trade chip because of how young he is.
That's true.
If you want to go into win now mode. Basically, everybody in the division is talking about improving except the Orioles.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources.
So you think this 3-week thing on your boy Adley is just a ruse to keep his service time?
I didn't even hear about what 3-week thing.
Yeah.
That they're going to leave him down for 3 weeks and call him up?
He could be. Oh, they're declaring an injury.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, with these new rules, I don't know. I still stand by what I said. The way they should have fixed service time manipulation is say you have 7 years from the time you draft a player. What you do with them in that 7 years is entirely up to you. If you want them to spend 5 of those 7 years in the minors, fine. That just doesn't mean.
Strained right triceps. He's supposed to be shut down 2 to 3 weeks.
I don't know.
And then you got what? Chris Sale might not open the regular season. There was like 2 other people too.
Well, Sale to me is damaged goods. Like,
Yeah, he is right now at this point, isn't he?
I mean, he had a decent comeback after he coming back from Tommy John surgery, but he's not it ain't like he's a young pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
I even heard the Red Sox might be in on Carlos Correa and then just shift around pieces, like shift Xander Bogaerts to
Third, and
third,
then
and then Devers to first.
and-
Yep.
Why not?
That would just be a case of the rich getting richer.
Referee continues the count, may call it soon. We're undoubtedly nearing the end. She's been on the bad end of
I mean, none of these players are worth. I mean, it's easy to say, but none of these players are really worth what they're getting paid.
sliding back in from the floor now.
I'm back.
You were gone? No, I'm just kidding.
Side Russian leg sweep. Perfect form. Now that is the kind of move that wins matches. That could have been it right there.
Have you guys tried this Mountain Dew Spark drink?
No.
Squirt drink?
Mountain Dew Spark. Have you seen it in your areas?
No.
No. I haven't drank Mountain
like
Dew
a
since I was a
Raz-
kid.
It's like a raspberry lemonade flavor.
There she goes.
I don't think it much of it. I try it.
So what do you think? What do you think of the Dr Pepper cream soda, though?
It's good. I mean, it's, not my, like I said, not my favorite, but I like it. Do either of you follow this Johnny Depp thing much? What's going on?
No. I don't.
What's Johnny done now?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this whole thing with the chick accusing him and all this other stuff that was happening, and then he was acquitted, basically, and she was just a liar, big liar.
Oh, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
And on the other side, you got Jussie Smollett.
What happened with him again?
Oh, he was just when he got
Oh, okay,
sentenced, he was just he was jackass in court when he was sentenced. And they're crying, "Oh, he'll never come out alive. He'll never live in prison." Oh.
Yeah. The same people saying that are the same people that probably said Obama will never make it through his first year as president because somebody will try to.
Yeah. Have you had to encounter the Secret Service before?
Me no.
I have. Man, it's an experience. Well, those guys are incredible. And just being present near them is just so intimidating in a way. They're like almost like human robots in a way,
Are you sure they're human?
Right, maybe, or we should be investigating them to see if they're actually human. It's pretty amazing.
I mean, androids do exist already, I think.
Yeah.
They aren't very data-like yet, but...
Mm-hmm.
8-man ladder match.
I would love to live in a world similar to the Star Trek world and just see what it'd be like.
Yeah, right. Have to worry about money and power. Well, power kind of, but don't
Wear
have to
the
worry
same
about
pair of
currency.
pajamas every day.
Yep.
Well, that's essentially what their uniforms were, the pajamas.
Comfortable materials. Sure. Be right back.
All right.
Toxic Attraction finally wins.
Tag team's always entertained, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
I mean, they're very nice pajamas, but they're essentially pajamas. Congratulations for graduating the academy. Here's your pajamas.
Chemistry on point. Teamwork looking sharp. For my money, this is the best women's tag team around.
Don't get old, Frog.
You say that all the time.
Why? That's because I mean it.
Jeez, I'm stunned already.
Well, if you're going to get a stunner, today's the best day for it.
Not a stunner, just stunned.
What happened that shocked you?
Formerly El Hijo del Fantasma. Now he is Santos.
That's one thing. That's probably my least favorite thing on this game. Is that like, oh, you're stunned, you roll out of the game or roll out of the ring and recover.
Well, that's been in the game now for 3 years. Quite frankly, I don't think being stunned happens enough.
At least in the big tag matches or the big
Yeah, based on the
rumble
length of
matches.
Yeah.
Which was surprising because luchadors protect their mask with their life. Discarding it is disrespectful to luchadors.
By the way, I was telling Frog, I said I was really getting into how hyped up you were over Crazy Coach's stream with your character. I was like, you were getting into it. I was like, holy shit. We need to turn him into a major wrestling fan. Have us watching WrestleMania with us.
See, now, remind me again, that is the 26th? No.
No, the first Saturday and Sunday in April. I think it's the second and third.
So that's the second and third, okay.
It's either the second,
I'm trying to
third, or the
remember.
third and fourth.
Okay. But at the first night of matchups is the Saturday night of the weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay, alright. I want to be there.
As long as you have Peacock, you have WrestleMania for free.
Yep. Good deal.
Now, I made out in the deal. I used to pay $9.99 for the network. Because I have Comcast, I only had to pay $5.99 for the no commercials. So I still have the network, and I'm paying $4 less.
Yeah, sure.
My dad initially was like, "What? Well, why are you paying the $5?" I said, "Because I'm not going to sit there and watch something on the network and all of a sudden a commercial pop up." He's like, "Makes sense," because my dad hates commercials.
Yeah. Well, he must love growing into this age.
But it's funny. It's funny, Amish, because I want you to really pay attention to this. Next time you watch an episode of Deep Space Nine, look at the total runtime. It's usually like somewhere between 45 and 48 minutes.
Right.
And then go to an hour-long show that's more in today, like in the last couple years. And that
Okay.
48 to, or that 45 to 48 minutes has shrunk down to like 42 to 45 minutes. It's like it really shows you how many commercials have been added over the years.
Yeah, they're doing it more on a volume scale than they used to, just because of the economy.
Well, remember they claim it's to pay the bills. You gotta get those advertising dollars.
Yes, sir. I knew that from being 15 years in the biz, bud. Just happy I never really had to do the sales end of it, except just kind of assisting them, do a commercial or whatever.
Well, the one thing I will say, like when I worked for Comcast and had my initiation, like my initiation day or whatnot, when they told us just how much Comcast as a company pays for like every customer that has ESPN, they pay like at the time it was like $25 a customer just for ESPN. You can almost understand why their costs are so high, why the packages are so much. And all that's going to and what a lot of people don't realize is all that's going to happen is when you get to a point where okay, you do the cord cutting because you have all these different stream services. Number one, the streaming services are going to go up. Netflix already has my Netflix because I had the 4K plan because I do have. I mean, I'm not going to have 4K TVs, but then have no 4K content. Um. Oh, come on. Oh, so the AI will stay in the ring, so I can get counted out. But yet, when they do an AI versus AI match, they come out of the ring so that, or they break the count for the computer. That's good. Anyway, I'm sorry. Um, I lost my train of thought. What I was saying. Oh, so yeah, my Netflix is already now $20. What people don't realize is as streaming services become more and more prevalent, that just means your internet price is going to go up when you have internet by itself.
Yep.
Supply and demand.
Sure.
Now, with how prevalent the internet's become in society, there is speculation that the government's going to try to step in and make the internet a regulated utility like electric or which I completely disagree with. I mean, internet is essential, yes, but is it like I mean, is it essential enough to be a regulated utility? I don't think so. I mean, a regulated utility is like water, electric, things you actually can't
You
live
just
without.
survive. Yeah, right.
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna be naive and say in this day and age that internet's not important, but you don't need it to survive.
Right.
You can still pay your bills the old-fashioned way. You can still shop the old-fashioned way.
Speaking of, I was so glad to see one of my, well, it would have been my dad's cousin, well, would have been my dad's cousin's wife, or his widow now, because he's dead. It was so good to see her out and about on one of my second or third cousin's Facebooks. Got her out of the apartments or senior living place she's been in.
That's good.
Barely been out, during the whole COVID thing.
Oh,
Oh God,
they did.
she was always such a social person too.
I mean, yeah, but they didn't want the elderly going out. Like,
I know. They listened. At least she did. Yeah, I actually lived with her and her husband, or rented an apartment upstairs at their place for a couple of years.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
What'd you think of on the topic of signings and in a different league? What'd you think of the contract Von Miller got at 31 years old?
Now, who did he sign with, first of all, again? I forgot.
The Bills.
Bills, that's right, yeah. What'd he get?
That's a huge contract. I gotta look it up again. That's a huge contract for his age, though.
What is he, 35?
He's 31, but that's old in the NFL.
Yeah, for linebacker it is. Getting on the older side for sure.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Buffalo Bills.
I mean, they gave him crazy money.
Yeah? Von Miller, huh? Interesting. He can get such crazy money. 31.
6 years, 120 million.
Okay. Yeah. I was up there pretty high.
$21 million, $20 million a year for a guy at that stage in his career.
I don't know. I mean, linebacker isn't getting to the point that quarterback is at. Obviously, there's still pretty good talent pool out there, but I guess it is starting to get a little banged up. Nice.
Would you see that? The thing I just sent you.
Yeah, the Adam Sandler comment. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, letting on
You see Amos is like insanity with her Arenado thing.
I mean, it is like I said, crazy amount of money to.
Yeah. Colorado, you're just gonna yank you around like you're a yo-yo. Oh no, we're not investing in the team. Oh no, we just signed Chris Bryant. Oh,
We're not going to keep Nolan Arenado. We're not going to keep Trevor Story. But we'll sign Chris Bryant. I mean,
it must be about jersey sales, I guess.
but again, like I go back to sort of my Freddie Freeman, Matt Olson comparison. If you're gonna give that kind of money to Chris Bryant, why not just keep Nolan Arenado 2 years ago? Because I know a lot of people that would say Nolan Arenado is better than Chris Bryant. Now, Arenado can't play the outfield. Chris Bryant can.
The congratulations. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers.
Whatever did happen about that whole thing where Randy Couture offered to train Layla Ali to MMA fight Ronda Rousey?
Well, that kind of went out the window when Ronda Rousey signed with WWE. Part of it.
Yeah.
That raises each other's game. Yeah, when you look at Imperium, you look at a group that's not here for antics or here to entertain the WWE.
The things you find on your
Only here for
Facebook memories timeline.
entertainment. It's about fun. It's about power. It's about dominance. And Imperium has done all of that. This group has been
Oh no. I found an old picture of my son. I need to show my wife. Send it to her.
Look at that formation. Completely in sync, like a finely tuned watch.
What year was that? 2015?
Mustache Mountain.
Ugh.
And introducing the champion.
I hate Facebook with a passion.
Hey, what?
Facebook, yeah.
Oh.
I hate when, like, because nobody calls or texts anybody and tells them anything anymore.
I know,
It's
right?
it's all, oh, it was on
Oh,
Facebook.
didn't you see on Facebook I did this?
Well, like,
Well, it would have been nice to, talk to you about it.
because in the beginning of the summer, when not long after I became a newly minted single person, unfortunately, I decided to try to get out of my depression. Decided to try to reconnect with some old friends from high school. So I dug out the yearbooks, actually searched people up on Facebook, found out somebody I was very close with in high school was dead, had died in a fire a few years back.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get into too much detail because I am on a stream, but like this friend of mine says to me, "We are all surprised you weren't at the funeral." I said, "I wasn't at the funeral. I wasn't at the funeral because nobody mentioned it to me." Well, it was all over Facebook. So I don't get on Facebook, so I guess that just makes me the a-hole that didn't.
Right. Grief. Come on, people.
Like, God forbid, if something happened, I don't care whether it's you, Frog, Amos, like, if something happened to one of you two, I hope somebody would text me and say, hey, this is going on, like,
Sure.
because, I'm not friends with any of you guys on Facebook, partly because I don't go out of my way to friend request anybody because I don't like the platform, but, like, I would still want to know.
Yeah.
Oh. But it was on it was on Amish's Facebook. Well, that's great, but I'm not on it.
This is something you don't want to miss. Oh man, two explosive teams at the top
Oh,
of the game.
speaking of Jussie Smollett, he might be getting out of jail.
Oh, pays to be rich.
Right?
Or, being able to pass yourself over as being vulnerable behind bars.
What did he do again?
He faked
Perjured.
that assault on himself.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I can see why he might think he'd be vulnerable in jail. Like, I mean, God forbid if Frog ever goes to that giant pond in the sky, I'd want somebody to tell me about it and just say, "Didn't you read it on Facebook?"
Didn't you read it? I put it on Twitter.
Yeah. What's next? When we get to the gates of heaven, St. Peter's going to say, check heaven's Facebook page to see when you can come in the gate.
Yep.
Or no, better yet, St. Peter's not standing at the gate anymore because all you got to do is check your Facebook invitations.
Walk up to the screen.
Type in your name.
Put your email and password.
Wait a minute. And then the funny part is, wait a minute. This Facebook invitation says I wasn't supposed to die for another 3 years, so I got to just. I'm here too early. Guess I shouldn't have had that hip surgery. Oh, whoops. Too soon. I'm still, after all this time, by the way, still seeing people on Facebook claiming Bob Saget was murdered.
Guess you better just let them have their craziness, you know? Not much else you can do.
Yeah.
Be satisfied with knowing the truth.
We're never going to know the truth. Especially since the family got the files sealed.
Yeah, sure. Nice. M. Frisk tweets out, all these trades have me really excited to play franchise and MLB The Show 22. Who should I play as first? Daddy Demure responds, the A's, you can be like the real owners and sell the team while raising ticket prices.
That's just about it, like any team. The one thing I will say about like teams like the Yankees,
Yeah.
at least they can say, "Oh, we acquired all these players, so that's why we're raising rates." So I mean, at least
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that justifies it, but at least they have something they can fall back on. Well, the Rockies now can say we got to pay Chris Bryant's contract.
Yeah, right.
But realistically, at this point, that Chris Bryant contract's just let's pad stats for the Hall of Fame.
Make my run. Nice. So some reporter asked Jen Psaki a question, and she refused to answer. And then the reporter says, the answer is yes.
Oh, they already know the answer. Why they asked the question? That's what my smart aleck remark would have been.
Doesn't give any more information than that, but just want to read. This was a left-wing reporter, not a right-wing reporter, apparently.
Left wing, right wing, they're all the same. They all have an agenda.
Oh, yeah. That's why you got to get in with the forward party, man. Yeah, third option. Squash those other options. Be the new Jesse Ventura.
That is reckless combination and paying off as well.
Oh, I don't know if I want to read this article. Selling sex to survive in Iran.
Bait steers clear there. Effective arm drag.
Part of me doesn't think that kind of stuff should be illegal. I mean, as long as it's two consenting adults, not like an adult, and a kid. But I'm talking two consenting adults.
Yeah. Problem is, statistics is suggesting in 2016 there were girls in Iran as young as 12 involved in prostitution.
Yeah, that's a problem. Although,
Well, another problem is you have this evolving definition of what's a kid anymore.
Yeah.
oh,
In
I mean,
2019, there could be almost 10,000 female sex workers in Tehran, roughly 35% of whom were married.
but here's the thing: you go back 200. I mean, you go back 300 years ago, even in this country. By the age of 13, some women were married with kids. Not that wouldn't be acceptable today, but it was acceptable back then.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point.
Of course, the life expectancy was 40 or 50 years old then.
And who's going to find a way to capitalize on that vulnerability?
Under Iran's Shia Islamic system, a mut'a marriage is allowed and is not considered an act of prostitution. The practice is widespread in the holy cities of Mashhad and Qom, which are visited by Shia pilgrims from all over the world. Videos on social media show Iraqi men seeking sex in Mashhad, where officials argue that they're just engaging in temporary marriages. Now there are countless online services offering a mut'a marriage in Iran, including on Telegram and WhatsApp, with such groups claiming they have governmental approval.
Huh.
If
Isn't
you want
that
the source to this, it's Amir Nateg of BBC News.
respectfully? I'll pass.
All right.
The nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yeah. See, it's spelled Nategh.
You can't get a pin in this game on a tag match.
Interference, always
You
from
gotta do
partner.
like you said and control one of the guys that's not doing the pin.
I understand that, but the AI should still be at least a little bit smarter. And oh, my guy's going for the pin. I need to get in there before.
Opponent off the ropes. Hard impact on the back.
Handicap 1-on-2 tornado tag. Jeez.
Malicious.
All right, what's MLB Pipeline's second highest catcher prospect? We all know what number one is.
I would venture to guess it would be the guy from San Francisco.
I can't tell according to this picture because they have Adley on the left by himself, and then there's it must be the top guy of the three here, so it must be Reese McGuire next for the Blue Jays.
They still consider him a prospect, even though he's been in the leagues.
I don't know how many at-bats he's had. I think it's Reese McGuire anyway. It's Blue Jays. Fisher Cats. Would that be him?
I think he's played. I think he's played long enough to not consider.
Wait, maybe that's Alexander Kirk then. Maybe that's who that is. Let me see what his number is here. Blue Jays. No. Kirk is number 30. What number was this guy? Lost it. Shoot. Can't even see it. His arm was in front of it. Let's get a picture. Let's do this. Go to the Fangraphs. What? They're accompanying it with a photo? Well, darn it. Yeah, let's do this. Open a new window. No, it's not him. Or is it? Wait a minute. That's not the same guy, is it? No, it can't be. No, unless he's really skinnied up. That can't be him.
Drink.
Let's see. Well, anyway, so then the guy in the Met system is next, and the guy in the Pirate system is after that. What's Reese McGuire look like?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a baseball player.
I know, but is he like a black guy, a white guy, a Hispanic guy?
It shouldn't matter, man.
It don't matter. All lives matter, man. Nice, pretty straight white dude. That can't be him either. Well, who are the other prospects that Fangraphs is listing here? Go to that section. Minor leaguers. Oh, it's Gabriel Moreno. That's who it is. He is the top prospect, not only at, or second top catcher, but the top prospect in the Blue Jays organization, apparently. Gabriel Moreno. God, they're deep at catcher. You know that?
Yeah.
Crazy. You got Jansen, the starter now. I mean, he's 27. Then you got Reese McGuire, Alejandro Kirk, and now it's Moreno, Gabriel Moreno. Let's see who this guy is for the Mets. Francisco Alvarez.
Him I know because he had a card in MLB The Show this year.
I did.
And he had a
He's
problem.
How the heck
Venezuela.
am I supposed to beat two people at the same time? My gosh.
Well, I mean, it's been done before.
Yeah, by like freaking monsters. Against nobody. Actually, I know how to win. I just need to figure out how to fulfill all the obligations first.
I know how to win too. You get the 1, 2, 3.
No. The way you win this is use the kendo stick thing.
Oh, didn't you say that was cheating?
Yeah, but it's gonna be the only option for this kind of thing.
And he makes the save for his team. Looking for a high-risk move. From the top. Through the air. It connects. Just crashing down with high impact. Drop kick. Discus lariat. Explosive belly to back. The title's in jeopardy here. I think the paradigm has shifted. And we have new tag team champions. Some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time. Here are your winners, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Martel. Imperium! Truly a huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.
But you were getting so into Crazy Coach's stream, I'm like, I said to Frog, I said, he's going to end up buying this game.
This young man here is an incredible talent.
And then I'm going to say, I told you so.
No, man, Crazy Coach, he's just put so much crazy energy. That's why he's crazy.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen. I'm not ready to crown him as the next world king just yet. His performance in this match could sway me. You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight. And then you have Roderick Strong, a superstar who is a true hard worker and has developed a wealth of in-ring knowledge. There's no cutting corners when you're squaring up with a competitor of his caliber. I'd say you're right. You guys can say they put in the same hours as Strong has, honing his craft. You don't become the messiah of the backbreaker overnight. Down across the neck. Foot to the midsection. When you're taking on Roderick Strong, how do you counter his incredible conditioning, which lets him keep going at top speed deep into a match? You need to attack Strong's core and try to strip him of that advantage. The more hurt you can go to get that second win. Bruising attack to the stomach. All the way to the outside. Out of the ring, what's his plan here? Being carried around with ease. Uh-oh. No! And Roderick scouted. He's in, under the ropes. On the shoulders.
Oh gosh.
To the arm. He's taking some good hits. Enough already. He's heading up top. Thinking big. Perched up top. Nobody home. Big forearm. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Rocked with a headbutt. But not done yet. A second one. And now a third. Uh-oh, jawbreaker. Call it Dennis. Uh-oh, look out. Double leg drop. Coming down with a leg drop.
Bad shots and of course.
Drops the leg. And the electricity of this moment is coursing position. This takes tremendous power. Oh, an incredible seated suplex. Set up in the corner of the ring. Ooh, that's going to bruise. Strong with a counter. Getting tossed around. Nice butterfly suplex. Kick gets caught. Got him caught. Into a dragon scream changer. He's getting pushed out into the defensive. And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here. Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. And he's able to reverse. Across the shoulders, up and boom. What an attack from the Messiah of the Backbreaker. Strong and departed. Strong got all of it. The cover. Oh, kick out at two. Not about to go quietly into the night. That took some serious endurance, I'll give you that. Roderick Strong taking a moment, wondering what else he needs to do to put this one away. All right, kick. Right to the gut. Bam. Super kick. He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers. Schoolboy, no, goes through. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Strong gets the shoulder up. There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Solo Sokoa.
So did Edge turn heel?
Yep.
Yes, that was
Okay.
part of the whole new music
Yep.
thing.
That's what I was thinking. Because that's such a dark song, Alter Bridge does.
He actually turned heel last week.
Okay.
Or actually, it was 2 weeks ago where he attacked AJ Styles and beat the crap out of him. Because that's probably going to be one of the best matches at WrestleMania is Edge versus AJ Styles.
Sounds cool. Look forward to that.
Something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits. And then kick out somehow into it ahead. Just kicked out by a fraction of a second. Reversal. What a counter.
This thing lies.
Into the backbreaker. Breaking down the opponent. Key drop. That was nasty. So precise. Oh, a numbing blow to the chest. Now trampling the opposition. Knee strike to the face. Relentless attacks from Strong. Roddy really being the aggressor here. Gut check. This could be it. Oh, good night. Strong got him. Cover. He manages to kick out. What strength. Thought he No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look. Here is your winner, Joseph. A taxing victory here. Getting it done the hard way. For all those years crafting his offense, the messiah of the backbreaker couldn't craft a win.
The MLB crap post bot. I say it crap in place of the other word. I'm gonna tell my kids Tyler O'Neill was Barry Bonds.
Oh, and how you gonna explain it when Tyler O'Neill gets in the Hall of Fame? Did Frog tell you his idea for how to get Barry Bonds more opportunities to get into the Hall of Fame?
Oh, what's that?
Unretire, come back to the Pirates for 1 year as a DH, and then his whole clock starts over.
There you go.
Mandy Rose, a talent who is always improving. What does she need to do to get to the next level with a win tonight? I think Rose needs to rely on her strength. She's a natural powerhouse, and it would be in Mandy's best interest to focus on that here.
Yay, we can save money on Chris Godwin. He's reached a new agreement with the Buccaneers.
Right to the kidneys.
3 years, $60 million.
Counter on Kaylee. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Now I don't know what Chris Mad Dog Russo knows about football. I know he's a baseball guy,
Right.
but he was on that ESPN show with Stephen A.
Well,
Say-
okay.
and he said that he thinks Brady's biting off more than he can chew coming back.
Yeah, how so? I mean, just because there's competition's gotten better.
I don't know. I mean, people forget. He may have said he was planning to retire, but he never filed paperwork, so he was never actually retired.
No. True enough, the file paperwork day had not yet come.
She scores big with the counter. These two showing how well scouted they each are. Just turn that around. Mounting. And hammering away. She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout. And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring. Any rogue ninja attacks. She's enduring some damage. She adjusts it and reverses
but if Jussie Smollett's let out, his attacker could strike again, guys.
Valid point. Genuine concern.
All right, gentlemen, I'm getting off here.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it as well. I think I'm just fading. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Take care.
See ya.